Hello, I'm Harlen Wheatley, Master Distiller at Buffalo Trace Distillery, and we hope that you are practicing good social distancing and washing your hands and staying healthy at home. As our tours and our visits to the distillery have been suspended in light of the COVID-19 pandemic, our industry has been designated as essential in this time. And I wanted to take just a minute to give you an update on the state of the distillery and the roles that we are filling at Buffalo Trace to support the community, first responders, and do our part to help us all get through this together. You may know we are the oldest continuously operating distillery in America, but what you might not realize is that this means that we have a lot of experience facing and overcoming disasters. Over the years, the distillery has adapted to survive floods and fires and tornadoes, 2 world wars, Prohibition, and a recession. It hasn't been easy, but what that tells me is that we will get through this. As such, we feel a great sense of responsibility to help out where we can, and as we have the unique essential capability to produce high-proof alcohol and hand sanitizer to aid in the fight against this virus. Looking back during the war times at the distillery, we converted to produce potato alcohol for munitions and synthetic rubber, and during Prohibition, we were one of just 4 distilleries which was granted a special permit to remain open and make medicinal whiskey. Now, in the face of COVID-19, we have already donated our Clear Springs and Diesel 190 high-proof grain alcohol to first responders, government agencies, charitable entities, and healthcare industry, mostly in our home state of Kentucky, which can be used effectively to eliminate pathogens on non-porous surfaces. And then in March, we also began producing hand sanitizer at Buffalo Trace for some of the world's largest organizations in healthcare, government, military, retail, distribution, airlines, pharmacies, and banking industries. Many of these organizations are desperate as supplies have dwindled among the COVID-19 crisis, and in response to our workforce has stepped up to meet this significant challenge, in addition to continuing to produce many of the world's best whiskeys and spirits. As such, we are thrilled to be adding production capacity to cope with this massive demand. We have received requests to date for millions of bottles of hand sanitizer, which we are working flat out to meet. And in fact, we've already produced more than 2 million liters of hand sanitizer so far. And with our visitor operations on hold, our visitor center staff has been diligently working in small teams to clean and organize and get the visitor center ready for tours to resume. We are tailoring our social media posts to provide our fans with a virtual experience of the distillery. You can go to our website at buffalotracedistillery.com and check out our virtual tour. And if you do not follow us, you can find us on Buffalo Trace, Facebook, and Instagram. On our social platforms, we are featuring our talented tour guides giving virtual tours of different parts of the distillery, sharing virtual interactive tours, cocktail recipes, and recipes you can make at home, with plenty of great clips to binge watch during our quarantine. We are also continuing to produce just as much bourbon as before the pandemic and rolling more barrels into our warehouses every day. Additionally, we are moving forward with warehouse construction on the farm, and we're gearing up for phase 2 of our distillery expansion. In a time when it feels like the world is stopping, please remember that we will emerge on the other side of this crisis and that life will go on, just like the distillery has lived through and survived so much. And in closing, please continue to do your part in social distancing and washing your hands. We look forward to seeing you back at the distillery once this is all over. Thank you.